Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to Today in Bitcoin. Today is August the 29th, 2017. Strong hand, buy and hold, pure commitment to Bitcoin. All right, there you go. CryptoHWWallet.com. You know what to do. Check out the link section below for discounts on use my affiliate link. You get discounts on all sorts of things. The Trezor is available there. I love the Trezor. Everyone knows that. And the Ledger Nano. We've got other links below too for t-shirts. So always check out the notes section below, people. And the links there are also to all these important news stories that I am about to talk about, including links to the show I did earlier today about Bgold and links to the video I did yesterday. Everyone should check out these old videos because, hey, it's good stuff. There, Cryptography. You can get a shirt like that below. Use the discount code. And yeah, the leather case you can get at CryptoHWWallet.com. And yes, I know not everyone likes leather, but it's luxurious, isn't it? Champagne wishes and caviar dreams. Hey, everyone, how's this internet connection? Nothing weird today? Sound all right? You like how I shaved, took a shower and everything? I needed that. All right, so because it has been exciting. Bitcoin, obviously, first of all, I'd like to thank the person who sent me some Bitcoin. Thank you very much. It meant a lot. You're awesome. My cryptocurrency addresses are below, and I appreciate all the support. You can, all the live chatters, you can do the super chat if you want to send me fiat. You want to ask a question during the show. That's the only way I answer questions during the show, because I don't really see the chat. I only see the color pop up on the side to tell me that there's a super chat question. So, oh well, I can't be distracted too much when I'm doing this show. So reminder, Charlie Lee is going to be on the show on Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. That's 2 p.m. Los Angeles time, 10 p.m. London time. This week in Bitcoin, we're shooting for Friday at 5:30 p.m. We have some really good guests. Ari Paul, if you've heard of him, he's a really cool dude. Anyway, I'm really proud of my show earlier today, where I talked about Bgold, and you know, we've gotten a pretty good reception, and the word is spreading that I broke that story that there is a friendly fork out there, another crypto dividend. And if you guys are wondering what a crypto dividend is, go check out the links below. I explain it. That's all that Bcash is. That's all that Segwit2x coin, if that ever comes out, is going to be. Some people call them forks, but what they really are rewards for people who hold Bitcoin. If you hold Bitcoin and one of these people, for whatever reason, tries to fork off a coin, it's a crypto dividend. It's a one-time payment to us holders. And yeah, some of the people the Bcash people, they didn't do it for good reasons. But I can tell you the Bgold people, that's why it's a friendly fork. They're not trying to steal the Bitcoin name or pretend to be Bitcoin. The Bgold people are just want to form an altcoin. And it is a unique way to form an altcoin. And when I came up with the crypto dividend, I hope I say crypto dividend and not another word, because sometimes dividend gets confused with another word. Pound that like button, by the way, people. It's almost midnight here on the East, here in Quebec City, Canada. Beautiful city, by the way. The buildings are so old. They remind me of Baltimore, but Baltimore's falling apart. This place just has I must get really cold here during the winter too. You can tell. Anyway, and there's a huge hill I ran up a few times now. I digress. So yes, Bgold is a friendly fork. Just this is going to be in my crypto dividend original video, which is linked to below. I discuss how this might be a new way just to form altcoins. Why not? It's just the distribution method is awesome. You distribute your altcoin to Bitcoin holders, and Bitcoin holders are some of the wisest cryptocurrency people out there, I gotta say. Buy and hold, people. Buy and hold. All right. But today, again, Bitcoin reached an all-time high is in the 4,600s. It's super calm. This is like the calmest it's ever been for an all-time high. I don't detect a lot of hype. I think people are waiting around for 5,000. They want to just go crazy when it hits 5,000. Hey, I don't want to rush things. Again, I'm a buy and holder. I'm just caring about 2020, and I just saw something. So someone mentioned the timing of my videos. I did see that in the chat. It's very hard to have an exact time when these videos come on. I mean, things happen during the day. When you're an entrepreneur, when you work for yourself, you never know what's going to come up next. So, I mean, all I can tell people is that I post a new video here every day. It's at some time. Today there were 2 videos today. And that first video was one of my, I just love that video about Bgold. I mean, that might go down in history as my most important video ever so far. I mean, no one else has broken that story yet. So yeah, going back to the all-time high, we should be happy, but let's think long-term here. The combination price of Bitcoin and its existing crypto dividend Bcash is over $5,000. That's also at an all-time high. Bcash hasn't been doing very well lately, but those dudes always pump it up. They're up. Who knows what they're up to over there? I mean, all these irrational players in the space that just buy up Steam, buy up Bcash. I don't know why. I mean, you can warn them a million times, but people do it. Hey, maybe King of the Trolls is going to decide to buy up a bunch of Bcash again. Who knows? I mean, I can't predict I try to stick away from that price. That's not something to worry about. What happens, happens. Bitcoin is what we care about here, okay? Bitcoin is the root coin. Bitcoin is what the crypto dividends split off from. Bad players like Bcash, bad actors like Bcash try to, and what SegWit 2x coin might pretend to be, but not what Bgold. Bgold is not pretending to be anything. It is Bgold. What else do we have here? Yeah, so yeah, check out the notes section below for all my, I know not all of you click on those links to my previous shows, that they're very helpful in understanding everything that's going on. I'm really serious. If you're interested in this Bgold thing, well, first of all, I'm going to elaborate a little bit more on this. You got to put pressure on the exchanges here in the West for them to get involved and to sell it. Obviously, if the guy who sent me the information says they already have an exchange in China, a number of exchanges that are going to deal with this Bgold thing. And I guess we'll deal with the splitting of it and everything. And by the way, I'm not saying I never say buy these things, by the way. Hold Bitcoin and get this stuff for free. Okay, that's the way to do it. And then you can, if you want to sell it, you go to the Chinese exchange, but tell your exchange here in America or Canada or Europe or whatever to deal with this thing. Check out Adam's video and learn more about it. Retweet it. Go to @TechBalt. TECHBALT is my Twitter. It has been an amazing, amazing Twitter day. All right. So, and people again who are worried about the 2x fork, this fork of Bgold, I mean, it's in direct competition. It's going to neuter 2x. I mean, it's a friendly fork versus an unfriendly fork of 2x. And since it's a friendly fork, I can only see it helping the price of Bitcoin. A lot of people aren't saying, oh, this is all inflationary. Guys, what you have to understand is like, most people don't even know about this fork stuff, okay? The golden holders out there, they buy Bitcoin and they forget about it. They haven't heard us say, and I've said this a million times, but I'll say it a million more times. So again, you're getting a unique, if you know about this stuff, and are willing to go through with all the technical stuff, you're going to get a crypto dividend. You're going to get free money. Happening this stuff. And obviously at this point with Bgold, people who go to my channel know about it. Or I mean, the guy, so it's something that's very, very important. Is that you go to the link section below and click on Lightning ASIC, his Twitter, that Twitter for a month, for over a month, has been talking about this. No one noticed. No one noticed. But that is the Twitter behind Bgold, Lightning ASIC. That's the name of the company. I'll get into that in a second. And you can tweet at the dude and ask him questions. He's been answering questions. This isn't like some mystery. Like some people are like, the site looks horrible, it must be a scam. Ask the dude to change the site. The site obviously is out of date. Okay, he put the site up there a month ago. He tweeted that out. I don't think he expected all of a sudden for all this awareness to happen today. That was out on us paying attention. So not ready for English-speaking eyes. I mean, it's written by someone who doesn't know English that well. I mean, that's just life. And it says things that are out of date on it. But ask the dude about it. Ask Lightning ASIC. You can tweet at him. He's been answering people. It's not a mystery. And again, check out my mine also. Okay, Lightning ASIC is one of the main. Okay, so I'm going to read some things I've read earlier that I think are very important. Lightning ASIC, and this is from an anonymous source who's been sending me information. So an anonymous source has been sending me information. Very nice anonymous source. But because that anonymous source has been sending me information, it clued me in that Twitter account, thank God. It really confirmed that this is like real. Lightning ASIC is one of the main companies behind. They are one of the only competitors to Bitmain, and they are very pro-core. And I said that again, at Lightning ASIC. So again, this is a friendly fork. A friendly fork is when you're not trying to do anything to Bitcoin. You're just trying to. You're not trying to pretend to be Bitcoin. People have asked what a friendly fork is. There you go. That's the difference between Bcash. Bcash, they're pretending to be Bitcoin. SegWit2x wants to pretend to be Bitcoin. And the more of these forks that come out, the more impossible it gets for anyone to pretend to be the real Bitcoin. The real Bitcoin is the real Bitcoin as it is known today. It is only being strengthened. Okay. Lightning ASIC CEO Jack Lau says the goal, Bitgold, is to, or Bgold, I mean, call it whatever you want to. They call it Bitcoin Gold. I'm calling it Bgold. Is to compete with Bcash and other GPU coins, increase mining decentralization, and protect the Bitcoin ecosystem. This is no friend of Bcash. Okay, Bgold will keep SegWit and try to follow core as closely as possible, because unlike Bcash, we know that the best engineers in the industry are mostly working on core. So that is obviously the best technical roadmap to take safely into the future. A couple people brought up that Bgold seems like it might only have one developer. I don't know, but I'll tell you what, all these other coins are being hyped up that have one developer and all this. I mean, Bcash and I mean, they don't have much, and then they're not even following core. So these guys want to follow and tested and people who are smart. This Bgold people seem to be they're very what is the word, modest. Bragging or anything like that. All right. Humble was the word I was looking for. Pound that like button if you like when Adam forgets the English language. Bgold will be distributed exactly the same way as Bcash. Bgold will have replay protection. Friendliness to Bitcoin is paramount. The exact fork date still undetermined, but it will be before SegWit2x. Bgold will be listed on bitexchange.com.hk, bitstar.com, and many more soon to come. That's it. I want to repeat all those things. Repeat all of that again so everyone, because it's a big story. It is a big story. Perhaps, I hope other people pick it up. Dude, this is real Bitcoin news right there. because people are all getting in hysterics about 2x. Well, this thing freaking neuters 2x. And I think 2x is already neutered, to tell you the truth. But this is a sign of the times. And I'm not in China. There's probably other ones in the works also, okay? There are other ones in the works also. And we'll see. We'll see what else comes. I invite anyone to do the research, try to figure this out. If other ones are up, ask the dude on Twitter about what's going on. He seems very receptive to questions. All right, some things I forgot over the last 2 days, because I've been going so fast, and everyone knows I go a million miles a minute over here. It's hilarious. But Bitconnect. All right. Bitconnect. Another thing about Bitconnect that I don't like, well, that's going on is since it is BCC, some people are buying it out of confusion, thinking it's Bcash. That's their own fault, but don't get this Bitconnect thing is so ridiculous. They're advertising to get people to buy them. I mean, this is unheard of. I mean, it's again, some people have called it a scam. I'm not an expert on the thing. Some people have compared it to Gladia coin. I don't even know. I don't. Okay, that's it. I wanted to bring that up again. The BCC confusion. It's not Bcash. It's not Bitcoin. Don't be tempted to do something with your Bitcoin for the heck of it, people. I said that yesterday. I'll say it a million more times. The GBTC fund, Barry Silbert's fund. $32 it's at. I mean, that's amazing. It's supposed to be at a 10% of the Bitcoin value. It hasn't been there for a long time. People are comfortable letting other people manage their Bitcoin, obviously. When you see that number 832, it translates into $8,320. I mean, that just shows you the potential of Bitcoin. It shows you that, because I talked about it in the past when GBTC was at $460, and I said, Bitcoin, that shows that Bitcoin can get up to 4,600, and hey, look what happened, man. Look what happened. But keep on hoarding your Bitcoin, people. That's what I have to say. Keep on hoarding your Bitcoin. Don't invest it in cloud mining and ridiculous things, and always control your private key. And people do have reasons for investing in GBTC, in Barry Silbert's fund, but again, another thing I forgot to mention from yesterday, I talk about being a huge Baltimore Orioles fan. Everybody knows that. But I don't watch, what is this Game of Thrones thing? And some people were like, well, if you watch baseball, isn't that the same? And you're right. If you watch 3 hours of baseball every night, good. I don't watch baseball actually anymore. I just follow it on the internet. You check the box score. I'm traveling all over the world, so they don't have the Oriole game. First of all, I don't have a TV, but you can't catch the Oriole game anywhere but Baltimore or in the United States. And so even if I could, I would not. Even if I wanted to, I could not watch the Orioles right now. So I don't. So again, I'm not being hypocritical. Will say you shouldn't watch any sports for a long period of time. You can watch in moderation, everything's fine. But sitting in front of the TV is just a mindless exercise. And the more you do it, the worse off you're going to be. You're going to gain weight a lot. You're just going to become unhealthy in a lot of ways. Be like me. Don't even own a TV. It's awesome. It's totally awesome, man. Totally awesome. If you want to, and you end up reading more, and you end up on the internet more, just educational programs, educational readings, etc. Pound that like button if you like Adam's tips of the day, I guess. I don't know what that is. All right. Yeah. What else do we have here? And so I covered everything that I skipped. All right. I have a tweet below. It's a weird picture of a pamphlet someone was handing out at a train station in England, I think. And it makes no sense, but it's talking about Bitcoin and Bcash and Ethereum and making money. And it's like, I remember saying, when bums are begging for Bitcoin, Bitcoin's become mainstream. Now, this isn't that. This is just like a crazy person handing out nonsense. And maybe the person wasn't crazy, but I mean, you can check it out for yourself. But it's one step closer to the mainstream when people are handing out ridiculous pieces of paper talking about cryptocurrency at train stations. Conclude. First of all, we talked about doom porn headlines yesterday, gloom, whatever you want to call it. And today I want to talk about a hype guy, and I've mentioned this guy before. His name is Teeka. I linked to his Palm Beach group website. The only reason I know about this guy is because I get these Doug Casey emails or Casey Research emails, and Doug promotes, or Casey Research promotes these guys. I don't even know if Casey Research is Doug Casey anymore, if they just use his name, but they link to this guy, and here's what it says in the email. And I'm going to read you the whole thing because it just shows you how ridiculous the hype is in the newbie land in cryptocurrency, and why people buy ridiculous things like Steam and Ripple and Bcash. I just don't see an end to people making the 80% making these insane decisions. Dear reader, recently we stumbled across a strange website. A growing number of retirees are using it to invest in a little-known market, generating $60 plus a week. Okay, so he picks out some weird $8. He's talking about the new market, little known market, and possibly ICOs. The strange website he is talking about is Coinbase, actually. If you actually click on the link, which I also provide, you have to go through a lot. He writes a lot. He doesn't get to the point. These guys who sell newsletters, they don't get to the point fast, okay? You have to read their whole thing to even know what the heck they're talking about. But this guy has a huge thing about buying, and he says, and if you invest a bit more, you could begin collecting thousands of dollars every 65-year-old John H., who collected $4,200 in a few weeks. I mean, this sounds so sketchy and just so like, hey, but people are loving this dude. People like this. People, that's how irrational the market is. But again, he's talking about owner from Minnesota earned $200,000 in 6 months. I mean, it sounds like some late night infomercial. And they simply this strange website within days. This base and cryptocurrency. They can get the full story right here, including the steps you can take to get started. And indeed, he shows you how to sign up for Coinbase. I know, it's strange. P.S. This website has nothing to do with dividend stocks, options. Instead, it taps into the first new investment exchange to open in America in nearly 50 years. I personally seen gains of 645%, 1,232%, 3,174%, and even 15,200 in just a few weeks and months. You can look over my shoulder by clicking here. So this is again Teeka Tiwari. That's an example. That's not doom. That's like crack addict insanity there in terms of hyping up cryptocurrency to new people, senior citizens nearly, and just people who don't know a lot about technology, who the web, and in one sense, it's really bullish for people who hold Bitcoin. But it is just, you got to be careful of people out there. You just got to be careful. And if you aren't an expert, and I'm glad Doug Casey likes Bitcoin. I don't know. He's got to be careful who lends this Doug Casey, the Casey Research newsletter. Sometimes in the chat there. I'll join you guys in the chat in the second, look, pound that like button. I'm Adam Meister, Bitcoin Meister, Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video. Please check out the notes section below. You can email me at adam@tresorhelp.com if you need a crypto quotation, help setting up your Trezor. You just want to give me some ideas. And again, if any of you have any insight on any future crypto dividends, email me. I mean, this all started with a tip, this finding about this Bgold thing. So I thank originally tipped me and the anonymous people and everybody that's been involved in breaking this story. And we'll see how it progresses. Crypto dividends, people. I'll talk to you in the chat. Bye-bye.